Hello and welcome to season 4 of Risky Outdoors. We hope you had a very successful hunt, as we certainly did. To start the season, we are going to head out to Montana for our annual elk and mule deer hunt. All right, it is Sunday, the day before we start our hunt in Montana. Here's our third year out and we are pumped. We're at Big Sky Guide and Outfitters and this place is absolutely beautiful. We started the morning, set up the horses, got it fitted, and did a little ride around the area to get used to them, and we were pumped to say the least. There's some big bulls out here, and we're just looking to fill the freezer, but I think Jordan's looking for the big guy. So setting our bows now, and then maybe do a little fishing this afternoon. Stay tuned.
Alright, Cassandra and I are here at Big Sky Guide and Outfitters. It's our actually first day. Actually going to be hunting. Last night we went out and did some scouting and stuff, and saw a doe and 2 yearlings, but it seems like the elk are coming out right there at last light, and then early mornings is kind of what they've been seeing. So it's our first day. Horseback ride in, it's about 2 hours.
It's 3-hour horseback ride to where we're going, and then Jordan actually is up first, so he's going to be hunting. I'm going to be doing some filming, but if a cow or a muley come up, then I get first dibs. So our guide is Russ, and so hopefully we can get it done.
Yeah, Russ will put us on some.
That's right, stay tuned.
Alright, we were walking the trail with the horses, and Jordan spotted a ton of muleys, and there's 2 big bucks with a couple does. So we just hiked this massive mountain through the mud, and we got pulled by my knee. I'm exhausted, I've got prickers everywhere. Ouch. But it's all worth it. We're like 50 yards below it, but they're working the right this way, so we're gonna get up back here and hopefully maybe do a double. We'll see.
There's 2 bucks. One's a big buck.
It's a really, really big buck, so we'll fight over who gets that one.
Alright, well, Cassandra and I, first evening, getting over cold, but first evening I just spotted a very nice muley at top of a ridge.
Literally.
Top of a ridge. I'll show you where we just were, but I had him at 60 yards and he was looking right at me, kind of with his butt back to his right, and it would have been a neck shot, and I don't know, I just
But you didn't even have an arrow knocked.
I didn't have an arrow knocked, and I'm looking at him and he's looking at me, and didn't happen. Cassandra got video of him running away.
He's big.
He's a big deer. Now we got a long walk down.
With no water. Day one.
Day one. So that's a wrap.
So day 2 is definitely exciting. We actually were going on the top of this ridge to glass out to hopefully be able to see some muleys, and then at that point make an approach of how to get to them. And right as we crested this hill, Jordan quickly spotted 2 very mature mule bucks. And so at that point, he realized that it would be really tough for 2 of us to crawl down this hill to get close enough for a shot. And so I stayed back with the long lens, and he made the crawl and let an arrow fly. So as you can tell in the footage, the wind was definitely gusting out there. So Jordan sprayed down with some nose jammer and was able to crawl close enough to let an arrow fly. And even though he looked disappointed, it was a pretty neat experience to be able to release an arrow at all and have that opportunity. However, that will not be the last encounter we have with these muley bucks.
All right, so we spotted some muley bucks right off the highway where they've got some property. So he's in one of these bends in the river. So we're gonna try to put a stalk on him and see if we can get a muley down and try some muley meat. So hopefully we can be stealthy enough to get it done. Stay tuned.
Okay, stop.
Snuck up on 2 bucks. We're gonna do a 1, 2, 3, so I can't film it. But Cassandra's gonna shoot a 3x3 and I'm gonna shoot a 4 corn. But they are right below us. So we'll see how it goes. Right. You hit him. Shot.
Wait.
Get on him. I think I shot low on mine. Stay on him.
Great shot, Cassandra. He's gonna go down. He's gonna go down. He can't hold it.
Come on.
Stay on him. Sit down and rest it on your knee. Oh yeah, he's pouring blood. There he goes, he's laying down.
So Jordan and I just stalked these 2 muley bucks. One was at 35 yards, but was sitting right behind brush, and then one was at 44 wide open, laying down. So we did a 1, 2, 3. I took the 44-yard shot because I knew that Jordan would have to wait a minute to get the open shot, and it looks like it was a perfect, maybe double lung. We can see him laying down. The other one's just sitting there watching him.
First muley.
In Montana. Oh. He's still.
He'll go. He's done. He's just laying there.
We stalked him forever. And actually the fork was bigger, but like I said, it was behind brush, and Jordan said that he would take that shot. So 44 yards. Unbelievable. All right, it's Thursday in Montana, and here is my first muley buck. Super pumped. We actually were glassing along this hill right here and saw him and another buck along this ridge behind me. You can see one small tree, and they bedded down, so we made a plan to get around the back and stalk them. And I was 44 yards away from him, and Jordan was 35, but it was behind a bush for his shot, and he got up and a lung and liver shot. So I'm really excited. It's a beautiful deer. Their ears are just gorgeous. So we'll see how he tastes, but first deer down in Montana. We're watching Risky Outdoors. My first muley down. What an amazing hunt. It definitely won't be my last. What's incredible is how large of an animal they really are. It was definitely a neat experience I will never forget. The next couple days we were working on getting Jordan on some muleys, and as you can see, he definitely had some very close encounters, but unfortunately the cards just were not in his favor. But as we all know, that's hunting. Sometimes it's just the luck of the draw, and unfortunately he just didn't get that luck that week. All in all, what an amazing week in Montana. We like to thank our guide, Russ, and Byron and his team at Big Sky Guide and Outfitters. If you ever need someone, we highly recommend it. They've got incredible accommodations and hospitality, and definitely know the land around there. So we will be going back for sure, and we'd love to have you join us as well. So in the next episode of Risky Outdoors, we'll be heading back to Michigan, where our pro staff have been busy putting down some very mature whitetail. Stay tuned, and as always, you're watching Risky Outdoors.